If you're after an all-in-one setup for a solo adventure, the Oztent Bunker Stretch Tent is for you. I'm going to show you how to set it up and pack it away. Let's check it out. Hey guys, it's Lauren from Snowy's here. I have with me today the Oztent Bunker Stretcher. It's an awesome all-in-one swag stretcher tent option, great for solo campers or even family campers with older kids, teenagers who want a bit more independent space. Now its pack dimensions are about 107 centimeters long by about 27 centimeters square, and all in all weighs about 17 kilos. Now I'm going to show you what's in the bag. Right, so in your bag you have your stretcher tent itself, you have your fly, you have a little packet here of the pegs that come with it. Now these will see you right for most sort of soft ground or turf camping situations, but if you are going anywhere with more compact ground or out bush a bit, you might want to look at investing into some more heavy duty pegs. You also have your owner's manual here, which has got great tips for care instructions, storage, cleaning, all that sort of stuff, as well as your setup and pack away instructions. Now I'm going to get this stuff out of the way and we'll show you how to set up. Right, so your first step is to get your stretcher in front of you here. We're going to take off this strap which keeps it all held together while it's away in storage. Just going to chuck that over in the bag so we don't lose it. Onto the side here, so you've got your frame facing up, and it's just really easily, simple matter of swinging out either end. And then the next step will be to move out the legs. But before we do that, you'll see here the fabric is held into place by this little safety toggle to stop it getting pinched. So we'll just undo that first. So in terms of orientation, your Oztent logo will be at the head of your tent, whereas your bunker logo will be at the foot of your tent. Now when pulling the frame apart, it does work in unison. It's just a simple matter of pulling these two end legs up and out at the same time. And once you're on from there, you're just flipping it over. Push that down like so. So once your frame's opened up, the next step here is up onto the head end. We've got these poles which will extend all the way out, and then you'll hear the click in of the lock pin. Right, once your head posts are up, we're going to tension these straps, which will bring the inner up to full height, and then grab our fly and pop that on. So when you're putting on your fly, I personally find it easier starting with your shorter end. Look for these big orange flaps here. They'll indicate where the head of the fly is. So we're just going to go down to the opposite side and go from there. Right, once your fly's on, the next step is to go around to every corner and hook in those anchor hooks. Right, so that's your bunker tent practically set up. The only last things that you need to do here is grab your guy rope on this back vent flap here and peg that down. On the sides, we have the option of rolling up either the front section, the back section, or even both to give you some ventilation in fair weather. Or alternatively, you've got these two bungee loops here on either side, which allows you to peg them out and creates a couple of good sized vestibules for weather protection and storage on either side of the tent. So moving on to the head of the stretch tent here, we've got these two guy ropes that you can peg out, especially in wild weather. That'll give you a bit more stability with your stretch tent. Now we have this little door panel here that's got a couple of different uses. The first one is the outside zip, which allows you to open up this gusset here, and it's an excellent vestibule for wet weather storage. You could even set up a little cook space in there that you can access from the middle if the weather's really wild and you don't want to get out of your tent. And alternatively, you can do this second zip, which allows you to either have yourself a little awning or you can roll it away for even more ventilation. So that's about it for the setup of the Oztent Bunker. There's a couple of other ways that you can use this, so check out our features video to do that, because we'll go through those in more detail. All in all, this setup was pretty easy for one person, and it's definitely a really great option if you want to pack light. Right now, I'm going to show you how to pack it away. So packing up your Oztent Bunker is simply doing it all in reverse. First step, unhooking all the corner fly legs as well as any Velcro attachment points and removing the fly. So once you've pulled off the fly, we're just going to fold it back up. So once your fly is removed and folded away, we're just simply going to release these tension straps here at the head, pop down the frame, push that button in, and these should just slide down in. Tuck them in all the way to the bottom and gently fold the stretcher over onto its side. Now once we're onto the side here, we're just simply grabbing each leg at the end and slowly collapsing the frame down. Now next step is to fold the frame in onto itself, but before we do that, we want to grab all of the tent inner here and make sure it's like properly tucked in to the stretcher bed itself. We've got these little toggles here and the protection flaps, and the reason why we're doing this is just to make sure that your stretcher frame isn't pinching your mesh or inner here and causing any damage to it when it's in storage. All right, once your inner is tucked safely away, we're just going to simply fold the ends in on either side here. So we're back to our nice little bundle, and we'll grab our storage strap. Get it together like that. Next, we're going to pop it into the bag. Pop that in first, fly sheet. Now, the hot question is, how well does it go back in the bag? You know what? Pretty easy, especially for one person to do. If you are after a all-in-one bed shelter, year-round use, the Oztent Bunker Stretcher is for you. You can get it at snowies.com.au at our everyday lowest prices. If you've got any comments or questions, chuck them below, give us a like. You can head here to subscribe or here for more helpful videos. Catch you later, Snowies fam.